What's going on, guys? Greg here. I got another video for you today. I know it's been a while. I'm gonna do a full page update for you guys because I got a lot of stuff going on. Nothing that's gonna affect the commissions that are out there right now. So for those of you who have a Saber out with me, don't worry, gonna get it done. And nothing's behind right now, which is good. This is actually this Saber is being completed just about at the exact weight that I predicted, which is, I don't like to do that for customers. I don't like to be on time. I like to be early. But I'm hoping that I've been able to finish a few Sabers up this week, and we'll get them shipped out and get shipping ahead of time once again. But there's a lot I'm going to update on the page the page update I'm going to do in a couple days. I'll probably record it later tonight, and then I'll post it in the next day or so. Nothing bad, just everything going on with schooling, jobs, etc., etc., etc. So that is something for another time. I will also have a solo, a Star Wars film, story, movie, whatever. A solo review. I just got back from it about 20 minutes ago. I thought it was really good, so I'm going to do a full review on that tonight and probably post it again, tonight, tomorrow, or something like that. Sorry, had to grab a drink of water. And then we'll go from there. So without further ado, Chris, your Saber is complete. This is a Saberforge Ronin MK2 with the weathered finish. And it is sitting on a stand that I had done by Red 5 Customs. And they make all my stands for me. They are, again, an awesome stand creator. I know he also, what else did he do? He did some stands for like solo dice and all these different things. So this is just one of the many stands that he's done. And I have this one. Like I said, I have a black and red one that I'm going to do. That has my Kylo Saber on it, my Corbin Kylo. So yeah, definitely check them out. It's Red 5 Customs on Etsy, and he does some really awesome work, and tell him you sent me. So let me get this out of the way. Put that over here. Yeah, this bastard's so big that I can't even fit in the window, and it rolls away on me. So anyway, Ronin. Not exactly. So it's a big hilt. It's based off of like a sword type look, I believe. I don't know. I didn't do enough research, I guess. But what to say? I mean, it's huge. It's enormous. It's not my favorite style of hilt, actually. And this is nothing to do with the customer, obviously. I can't stand the hilt, but that's just own personal preference. But that being said, it is fun to wield. It's a big saber. It's got plenty of grip points. You can grab two hands, one hand right in the middle. Like up to the end, you got that it was just like a hand guard. Is that what it's called? I know there's a name for it. But overall, really good. It's got a very smooth edge pommel, no sharp edges, which is nice. It can come apart pommel, or it can come apart at this next section right there. Oops. And then before I send this out, I am going to grease the threads because they are horrible. They've been greased already, but I'm going to grease them again because, as you're going to hear in a minute or two, that they squeak a lot. Anyways, internally, we have an Scotty V4. Yeah, V4. I got all these different numbers going through. So NBv4 color extender, 18650 lithium ion, or not color extender, Jesus. Power extender for RGB, 18650 lithium ion battery, 28mm base speaker, then an RGB tri-crate LED, 12mm recharge port, 12mm 2.1 recharge port. This is a kill key that I just kind of messed around with. I'm going to paint it before I send it out to the customer. Yeah, that's really it. So for the customer, what you can do with this when you want to turn it on, when you want to boot it up, is you can pull this out if you want, or by the way I cut it, you can actually just turn it, and when you do that, it'll pop up. So it's hard to do it while I'm showing it on cam, but turn it and it'll pop up like that. And there you go. There was your boot sound. The customer wanted unhinged, Spitfire, and then a stock font because for the stock font, he wanted to do something with Owen Wilson when he goes, wow, or whatever it is. I think someone has a font, but I don't think it's on saberfont.com. So we're going to take a peek, but I couldn't find it. And if not, we might get one custom done, but that'll be after the fact. So anyways, this is unhinged. Or no, is that Spitfire? Yeah, that was Spitfire. Yeah, it was. So this is going to be... I don't even know. What color is it? Let's see. So this is actually so loud that I can't even speak over it because it's on all the way, which is nice. It's a very loud saber. So I'm going to speak and then I'll again fire up all the different things. So again, that was Spitfire, and it had a purplish blade. I'm going to adjust the colors just a teeny bit more for the customer, but that was a purplish blade, and then it was going to have a white flash on clash, if I'm not mistaken. And we move to the next phone. Actually, let me do this. Let me put it on mute mode. So again, so there's your purple blade, and sorry, this is a blue flash on clash. So you can't really see it because the blade plug is in, but yeah, but there you go. So Chris, you have two operating modes with this. You have normal mode, which press power on, or you have mute mode where you press and hold for the first beep, and it's muted, but it will do all the same things that a saber would do. You can still swing it, obviously, normal, everything. And then press and hold to turn off. I'm gonna just mute it a little bit. And then you can press and hold, wait for 2 beeps. And that was your second sound font, or this is the third one, but that's your next sound font. Press and hold. And then you have a red flash on clash. This one's a little bit quieter, which is nice. Spitfire's just a loud font. There you go. And then we'll go to your third font before I put a blade in and all that good stuff. So this is Unhinged by Mad Cow. And you had like a blood orange main blade with a bluish purple flash on clash. So yeah, so let me shut this off for a second. Twist to shut off. If you want to get access to your SD card, you want to take off saber from this upper section. It can't unscrew from in here at all, so you're not gonna somehow screw anything up. But you just hold here and here, and then just one twist. I'm trying to get it to not squeak, but let me just do it quick. There we go. So there you go. Pommel comes off. And I had a choice. I could have mounted all the electronics in here or in here. And I decided to go with this section because A, this is like a normal Saberforge install. This is about the size of a normal Saberforge hilt. And then your palm would go right in here. And I just figured that would be an easier install. It keeps all my wires a little bit shorter, less chance of you breaking something, less chance of you unscrewing this section by accident and breaking all the wires. And then also, if you want to take off your pommel, I just actually noticed this as I was filming. Let me make sure that you can do it before I say it. Yeah. So you can also take off your pommel, come here, and make a saber that's shorter. So that's cool too. I just figured that out while I was filming this. But yeah, so anyways, if you want access to your SD card, you just open it and then just a couple light shakes. This will come out, and then let me move this out of the way. So you want to have, at all times, you want to keep it basically where the SD card is lined up with your switch and your recharge port. And you can take it out up to wherever you need to. You can take it out up to where it bends and comes out, but you don't need to. You can take it out just to here and then place it down on a flat surface. And what I do is you can hold the chassis right next to the SD card, and then I make it where the speaker can actually slide in and out. It can't slide out too far because, as you can see, you have those wires there, and if you pull it all the way, you'll snap the wires, so don't do that. But I mean, this is already plenty of room for your SD card, so and make sure your kill key is in. So pull that out. There you go. You can make changes to your colors, your sound fonts, whatever you want. And boom, pop it back in, close that, and then just push it in right there. And then right here, as you're getting the speaker in, oops, come here, to this section right here, it'll be just a little bit tighter, but it won't be much tighter. So if you're doing this and it's really tight putting it in, then pull it back out or shake it back out and do it again, because that means a wire or something like that is probably caught. Shouldn't happen. All the wires have been routed and have been zap strapped together properly, but again, if that happens, then you know what's up. Do not push in, or else you're gonna get your finger and you're gonna break the speaker. Instead, once it's in flush, take this and you can just push and screw, because that'll then line it up when it does that. This rim here lines up with the plastic rim of the speaker and nothing gets damaged. And then that's, in sound I was talking about. So yeah, that's it. Let me just get a quick blade in here and do a muted demo for you. The one thing that's weird with this, and again, another thing I wasn't really a fan of, but I guess you technically don't have to use it, is that this actually has 3 blade retention screws, which I think is a bit overkill, but I think it was more for simplicity and for continuity's sake than anything else. So here you go, 1, 2, 3. Blade plug comes out. This came with the saber. Like any sort of 1-inch standard blade, this is my demo blade, as you can tell. Pop that in. I'm just going to, for now, just only tighten one of these because I don't feel like tightening and untightening all 3. And there you go. The only thing to remember is this screw. That's a screw. This screw, do not unscrew it, because that is your LED retention screw. It is in there nice and tight, and I will even see it's in there. So don't loosen it, or else your LED is going to rattle around. You'll break a wire. You'll have to send it back to me. You'll have to pay me, and that's never fun for anybody. Don't do that. Don't touch. Leave it. So blade's in there. See, I mean, it's not coming out. And then do a quick boot. Come here. Come on. Oh, turn on. There we go. And then a nice orange blade there. It looks a little bit more on the red side on camera, but it's more of a yellow orange in person. So there you go. And then change it one more time. Spitfire, which I'm not going to turn on because it's so loud and my family's trying to sleep. Actually, I'll hold the speaker, so it's going to be quiet. There you go. So I added some flickering and some pulsing effects to this, so you can see the light going in and out there. So it's a little different. Again, you can change all of these different effects in the settings. Which screw did I tighten? Nope, wasn't that one. I might as well tightened all 3. Nope, wasn't that one, of course. So it's gonna be the last one I check. There she is. So yeah, you can change anything and everything in your settings. You can change your sound. Come here. You can change your sound font. You can change. God, I can't think tonight. I'm sorry, guys. You can change your sound font, you can change your flickering settings, you can change your volume, you can change your color, you can change your pulse settings, you can change your boot sounds, you can change anything and everything your heart desires. There are videos that I have online that show a basic rundown of that. There are videos that other sabersmiths have done. There are videos that, again, there's a manual, which people don't seem to know how to read. That's nothing to do with the customer. That's just with people in general. Yeah, so there you go, Chris. So that is your. You see, that's how I have to hold this thing in place. So put it in there, it doesn't go anywhere. So yeah, Chris, that is your saber. I know this was a bit of a longer video, maybe. Is that 15 minutes? Jesus, I can't even tell, but I think that is. That being said, I'm going to shut it off now. But Chris, I hope you like your saber. I hope that you enjoy it. And yeah, so that is all, guys, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks.